I was working for a big real estate company, and I was in charge of the online marketing. So basically building the website, doing online advertising, and I guess I was pretty good. The company was pretty big, and we had to change our website very fast. The boss was pretty demanding, so we hired a company to build our own website, and I was a bit worried because I could see that they're not taking the task seriously. We had a deadline. By the amount of work that we were supposed to do by the deadline was not working. So basically what I did is I moved to that tech company office, and I worked from their office for 2 months just to make sure that we deliver on time, because I knew my boss. So it was like, if we don't deliver, I'm out of the company. I really like my position. So I kind of learned how to go there because they're a little bit lazy. So I had to, push them and kind of like do like a damage control law. So during this time, it's time of need, right? You got your way to doing it. So I wanted to save my ass. So I had to learn, I had to adapt, I had to push them, just move there, live there, basically. But we delivered on time. And then I figured out that this is kind of interesting thing that I want to do. And actually the founder of this development company came to me one day and said, hey, I have another friend, he's a designer. He also likes to do something. Do you want to start a company with him? And I was so stupid, it was my first time. I was kind of like, oh my God, there's an opportunity here to get my own business. I never thought I'm going to have business like that. So I said yes before I even see this designer guy. So he said, okay, let's meet then, and we can work on the document. So the first time I met my co-founder, my other co-founder besides this tech guy. So we were three co-founders. The owner of this web development company, me, and the designer guy. The first meeting we met, I met him for the first time, and we started a contract. It was very crazy. I think I got lucky. This guy was actually pretty amazing. So I'm a co-founder in my new company, Maga. It's already old, but we've been working together for almost 20 years, 17 years to be honest. But a year later, I find out that the tech founder that introduced us was not the right guy. So basically, he initiated it. We had a company together, but his idea was just to use us, use and abuse us, make money out of us. So he was not the right guy, even though he was the introduction, he was the bridge in between us. So we had to, get rid of him, and it was pretty nasty. It was not a good experience. So I don't recommend for you to do stuff like that. I did it because I was excited to do something new, and I didn't learn enough about my co-founders. And you always pay a price for it. Good sometimes, you think that things gonna work out, but sometimes it doesn't. So I was on a business trip 1 year later, outside of the country, and he calls me. And I was trying to check my email didn't work. And I call him, because he was in charge of the tech stuff. We're using the infrastructure of this big tech company. He was in charge of our website and our email. And business-wise, things were very good. I can tell you how I got my first clients there, and it was a really exciting time. But one day, I was in Budapest, and I wanted to check my email, and my email was not working. I cannot log in, and I opened my website, it's not working. And I called him and said, hey, do we have any technical problem? He said, no, I just don't want to work with you anymore. So you have to pay me money. You need to buy out my part in the company, and then I will turn on you. I'm like, dude, we have clients at the moment. We need to deliver. We have email communication going on with current clients, with new clients. He said, I don't care. And he just hung up. So I was like, what the? And I'm out of the country with no email, a couple of projects going on. We had very small team, four people together. I had a co-founder and two developers. So I was shocked because I didn't expect, there were no signs of it. He was just I don't know, he wake up one day grumpy and he excited to make this deal. So I did what I can. I called one of our clients. It was a big development company. They were like doing like real estate. I was working in the real estate. So just call him and, hey, what are you gonna do in a situation like that? He said like, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna ask him how much money he wants, and I will buy his. I will buy out his, his stake in the company, which he did in one day. We got our email the next day, and he became our co-founder. Was it the best decision? No, it wasn't. Did we succeed? Like, did we prosper with this new guy? No. We end up in the same situation later. 2 years later, I was like fighting this. Not that hard, but it was like very difficult. So, yeah, sometimes you need to fix things on the go, but it's better to think about it. And I think like finding a co-founder can be a breaking point. Because what I've seen in my entrepreneurial experiences, the most problematic times is not when we didn't have money, or it's not when we didn't have enough work, but it's because of people's relations. So I think this is something really important to work on. And luckily later on I found really good co-founder, like a third person for our new startup.